It was a great honour to be invited to the Pope's lecture at Westminster Hall in London. It was a grand setting, a place with so much history. It's where Charles I and Thomas More were condemned to death. So much pomp, so much ceremony, so much music, so many distinguished people there. It was a really great occasion. And before going in, I wandered around the crowds outside, and the atmosphere was generally so happy. I think if I could say one thing about the whole experience so far, it has just been the sense of happiness amongst the people that were there. No agendas, no things to make a fuss about. They're just happy that the Pope had come to Britain. Inside, the Pope arrived and gave a really moving speech, a really intelligent speech, where he urged the people of Britain, people of faith, to make faith part of the warp and the weft of British life, not to feel it had to be marginalised, not to feel it was something that had to be just kept to a personal time, but something which would inform the way that our banks are run, our attitude to development, our attitude to the environment. It should form part of the national dialogue, as it always has done in history. He raised his concern that religion is becoming more marginalised and the country becoming more secular, and this was something he addressed time and time again. His humility and his gentleness and his intellect were obvious, and he gave the presence of someone who'd thought deeply about these issues and wanted to come and present them to the British public, but in a very generous way. So it was a great honour to be there, and I am honoured and delighted to have been present at such a historic meeting.